Hello, everybody. Today I want to talk about a very interesting topic, and it's a topic that will always be a debate. Society will never stop talking about this because they don't want to stop talking about it. But there's something about this topic that we tend to forget. Before you see a tree sprout, there is a seed underneath the ground. We have three branches of this topic, but society focuses on the third. But for me, I'm going to just focus on the first and the second because they've done justice to the third. Now, the first one, we have the ladies that sprouted out from the home that the mother is either a widow or a divorced woman. Then we have the second branch. Now, those ones are ladies that their mother decided to stay with the father. Why? Maybe because she did not have her own source of income and she decided to tolerate the man because she wanted the children to have a better life, saying it was catering for the children financially. So she stayed, thinking she was doing a good thing to the children, whereas she was causing a very serious damage. Now, the third stage are those women that they tend to date men that treat them in a very, very awful manner. So rather than them asking themselves, why am I attracting this kind of man to me? They keep dating such men, and when they are tired, they label themselves as the strong, independent woman. So I'm not going to be talking about these people. I'm going to be talking about the first and the second stage. Now, for the first stage, the ladies that came out from this home, they never knew that once, as in its time is going to come in their life, that they're going to be labeled as strong, independent women. Due to the fact that they had no father figure, they decided to watch their mom because most times they are the first child. They watch their mom do everything for them. Their mother was their mother and their father. She was the provider and the nurturer. So they watched this woman do this for them, year in, year out. She removed her own self. She did not think about herself. She did not get married again. Why? Because her focus was on her kids. She decided to make sure that my children are going to have the best of the best. And I will do that for them so that they're not going to feel the absence of a father. And she stayed doing this. Now, these women watching their mom, not knowing that what is happening, a seed, a cause is taking place that will soon bring out a tree or an effect. It kept on going like that. They kept on learning. They kept on watching. And as years went by, they became adults. Seeing their mom doing this for themselves, they followed suit automatically. It was a default setting. They don't hate men. Contrary to popular belief that they hate men, no. This first set, they don't hate men. How are you going to hate somebody that you don't even know nothing about? You don't know what it is for the person to have a father figure, so you cannot start hating what you don't know. So this first set of women, they don't hate men. Do you understand? They just know that, okay, I have to provide for me. I have to be there for me. I have to do everything I can do within my capability to provide for me. Why? I saw my mom do the same. My mom never asked the man for money. She went to work or her business, and then what happened? She provided for me. So let me do the same. And that was how they continued and continued and continued until something happened. There is always a breaking point for these women, this first set of women. There is always a breaking point. That is the beauty of the universe. Why? Because the universe knows that it is a default setting in them. Now, the breaking point is when they get to realize that inside of each and every one of us, we have both the masculine and the feminine energy. And the first set of these women, the first set of these strong, independent women, their masculine energy is very, very healthy. They have a very healthy masculine energy. Do you understand? So when they get to that stage, that okay, we have both the masculine and the feminine, and in realizing, I'm not using the word realizing, in understanding what the masculine and the feminine energy entails, they get to see that they are tilted, they are masculine in nature because it's their default setting. And they gradually began to learn, what does it mean to be feminine? Or sometimes it might not really be the masculine or the feminine energy yet. Sometimes the universe wants them to kind of like learn that, okay, this happened not because you wanted it to happen, but it happened. Okay, I want you to get to know that you can tilt to the other side and create balance for yourself. They bring a man to them that is a provider. The man takes care of everything, and they get to like, oh wow, this can happen. Okay, this is fun. I get to relax. Wow, this is cute. Okay, fine. If you want to do this, I'm going to let him do it. Do you understand? But prior to that man coming, before the man is actually going to get to that, this man that get to make them to realize that, oh, you're masculine, they are going to attract feminine men. Why? Because they are masculine. So they will keep attracting men that are feminine. And they will still be doing what? The providing. Yes. They'll keep providing. They'll keep taking care of men unknowingly to them because it's their default setting. They will not actually know that I'm doing this. They just feel like I'm doing it for me. It just happened to be in my space. Okay, it's benefiting from it. Do you understand? But when that consciousness gets on them, I am a woman and I want to bask in my feminine energy. The universe will remove those feminine men from them and bring to them a masculine, a healthy masculine man. Because in that moment, they are working on their own feminine energy. So that when this healthy masculine comes into their space, they are going to put off their own healthy masculine and put on their feminine energy in order for what? To create a balance. Because too masculine energy in a boat, you already know what is going to happen. Now, that is the first set of women. So when you hear a woman say she's a strong, independent woman, you need to get to know the cause before you start throwing words at her. Now we have the second stage. If you are a mother, you are listening to me, you're a millennial mother, you're listening to me right now, and you're in a marriage with a deadbeat, you're in a marriage with a narcissist, but you don't want to leave there because you don't want your children to be fatherless, you're going to create this kind of women, the second set. Now, this second set of women, they hate men because they saw what their father did to their mother. And they have a wounded masculine energy. Their masculine energy is not healthy, it's wounded. They don't have a healthy masculine energy, they don't have a healthy feminine energy. They are wounded. So mothers, don't tell yourself that you're doing your child a favor. Even if you want to stay in that marriage because of finance, open up, especially to your daughter. If you have more than one, open up to your daughters. Constantly tell them that all men are not like your father. Don't look at your father and judge all men. Don't allow your father to be the yardstick of judging all men out there, because all men are not like your father. So if you want to stay in a marriage that is not healthy, think about your daughters. Do you understand? Because she's actually going to attract her father in relationship She will not know she is wounded because it's also a default setting. She will think all men are like that. It's actually she's attracting because of the energy she's emitting. It is only if she gets to mingle with women or she gets to tell herself that I'm actually wounded and I think I need to heal. That is when she will go back to the drawing board and ask herself, when did all this begin? She'll get to know the root cause of what is happening to her. And she would start a healing journey. If you hear a woman, maybe in the year 2020, she said she was a strong, independent woman, and in the year 2024, she said she's no longer saying such, you should know that she realized something is not fixed. So she needs to fix herself. And she said, I'm no longer going to bear that title. I'm not a strong, independent woman. I am a woman with a healthy, feminine, and masculine energy. So before you want to throw stones at women out there, oh, she is strong, independent. Yeah, she wants to be single for life. She wants to be this. She does not want a man in her life. Get to know the root cause. If a man, except if you don't have a healthy masculine energy, but if your masculine energy is healthy and you're also on a healing journey, you can actually help her. Help her to come to the realization that, sweetheart, you're wounded. I'm not going to fix you, but I'm going to teach you how to fix yourself. So that when I'm not in your life, you will know what to do. So let's stop throwing stones. Or let's stop seeing every strong, independent woman like the third category that they dated men and they got injured. Let's not just label everybody to just one category. Don't do that. We have lots of branches when it comes to this. Okay? So be there for women. Be there for your sisters. This is what happened to her without her knowledge. Okay? So this is the message I have today. Before you want to label or stone a woman that says she's a strong, independent woman, get to know the root cause. All right? But once you know the root cause and you know you can provide a solution for her, please do. All right? Until next time, bye-bye.